Hi, Sarah here from Running Shoes Guru. Today we're taking a look and reviewing the Polar Vantage M watch. As with all our reviews on the site and on YouTube, we review them completely independently. We purchase the products with our own money and they are honest, independent reviews. If you like what we're doing, click like and subscribe, and add any questions or feedback in the comments below. One of the first things I noticed about the watch was its size. On my wrist, I think it looks pretty chunky. It's not the heaviest, it comes in around 45 grams. But what's a little bit annoying about it is the whole face. It's not all the display. There's about 0.5 millimeters on the edge, which isn't actually used for any screen or display. I can only think that's something to do with the battery life. It's much bigger than the Garmin 645, 245, 45, all the other ones I've been testing. But the battery life is really impressive. It comes in around 30 hours when you're using the GPS and the heart rate monitor. I wore it for about 5 or 6 days just for step counter and stopwatch, things like that, like day-to-day life. And it lasted for the full 6 days without needing a recharge. So that was quite impressive. On the point of display as well, it's not the brightest. Especially in sunlight, when it's on standby or active mode, it's a little bit more difficult to see than some other brands, so I found that a little bit annoying when I was using it. So navigating the interface on the Vantage is pretty simple. There's just 5 buttons that you physically have to press. It's not a touch screen, so you can't accidentally press buttons. On the left side, the first light switches a backlight on and off. There's also menu and back. This enters the menu to start training or to adjust any settings that you want to adjust, or navigate back to the previous menu. On the right side, there's 3 buttons. Up navigates the various faces of the interface. OK, which has got a little red line next to it on the watch face, opens in more detail or confirms the current selection of what you're on. And then down to navigate down on the interface. Pretty simple, didn't have any problems with that. It's not actually labelled like some watches are, and it's also the opposite way round to a Garmin. So if you're used to that, you might have a few problems, a few mistakes first, but after a couple of days, it's pretty simple and you get used to it. So using it on a run, this was really simple. You just click start training, run, and then you go. I found it really accurate. I also used an app on my phone and it gave me the same distance and time measurement, so that was really good. Using the app afterwards as well, loads of information, heart rate training zones, all that kind of thing. That was really easy to work with and to understand, and gave me some really good feedback on my run. So after the run, the Polar Flow app is really where I felt this watch came into its own. You can immediately compare your heart rate, your speed, altitude, cadence. All the information you could possibly need is on there. You can even relive the run through a little Google Maps if you've done a really nice one on holiday and want to look back on that. You can also plan a whole training schedule, so you plan a race date into the app and it gives you a training schedule to lead up to that, which is great for beginners and more experienced runners alike. It pretty much gives you as much information and data that you could possibly use, so big thumbs up for the app for me there. Looks wise, I think it looks pretty premium. There's like a silver dial going round the edge of the watch face. The strap was really good, it was really comfortable. Even though this was quite a big one for me, I didn't feel it moved around too much. I'd maybe just get a smaller size strap next time. So other advantages of the Polar Vantage M, you can use it to track other sports. So if you're doing a triathlon, you can track your swim, also the heart rate on your swim. It can also be used for cycling as well. It's a fitness tracker, but it doesn't count things like cardio, or it won't count your reps if you're doing any weightlifting, anything like that. What I did really miss from it, however, was any smartwatch functions. So it doesn't give you your emails, your text messages, they don't buzz or come through on the watch like some other ones that are similarly priced do. It also, you can't store any music on it at the moment, so maybe in a future edition that might be a possibility. because as it's a chunky watch, you don't want to carry your phone around on a run with you as well. So Polar seem to have found a sweet spot in the market for this watch. It's a fantastic performance watch, no extra frills, no extra stuff that it promises that you don't need. It's a similar price to the Garmin Forerunner 235 or 245. They have some smartwatch functions as well, but overall for activities this does a lot more. It's similar to the Garmin 645 when it comes to activity tracking, but that's at a much higher price point. So if you're looking for value for money when it comes to a performance watch, this one's great. So overall, if you're looking for an incredible GPS sports performance activity watch, this is fantastic for the price. If you're looking for more of a lifestyle watch, one that gives you notifications from your phone, you're probably better looking elsewhere. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Add any comments below. I'm Sarah. Thanks. Bye.